Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make a really quick video because I see this happen a lot, especially for new sellers. And after I had a similar conversation about growing my YouTube channel, it made me realize that I had never really discussed this in any of my videos before, but I think it's important to get out there because it is a very big mistake that a lot of Etsy sellers make, especially new sellers. Hi, I'm Jess. I've built multiple 6- and 7-figure Etsy stores, getting sales like these, and learning the ins and outs of Etsy, Amazon, and more. A wild and crazy event led me to start a totally new life traveling abroad, giving me the unique opportunity to step back, work a lot less, and start sharing all of my Etsy insights with you. So hit that subscribe button, grab a pen and paper, and let's jump in. So first of all, let me explain what it is and how exactly it works. If you participate in Etsy Facebook groups, for example, or other social media groups or networking events, you may have encountered a certain type of post or thread or activity where people will share likes. They will go and like your items on Etsy, and in exchange you will go and like their items on Etsy. So this sounds really helpful because you're getting a lot of likes, you're getting a lot of Etsy favorites, but it can actually do more harm than good in the long term. So if you see threads like these or you encounter these types of activities, back away slowly. Do not engage whatever you do. Let me explain why this is such a bad thing for you to do. Oh, but first, let me give you my usual reminder to go check out my freebies section. The link is down in the video description below, and I have a few new goodies in there if you haven't checked them out in a while, so make sure you go check the link and get all the freebies you can get. So to explain as simply as possible, the way that Etsy works is it uses an algorithm that is really similar to Google's search algorithm. And what it does is it takes all of the activities that an Etsy buyer or an Etsy user engages in. It takes all the things they like, it takes all the things they buy, it takes all the things they look at, and it compiles that information. So that also works on the other end for us sellers. And it looks at every single time we get a like, a favorite, or we get a person adding our product to the cart and checking out with our item. Every time we sell something or every time we get a new favorite, Etsy uses that information to learn what type of customer we have and who likes our product, who is responding the best to our particular listing. The problem is if random people go and like or favorite your Etsy items without intention of actually purchasing or without a genuine interest in your particular item or product, it's going to confuse that algorithm and it messes everything up for you long term. Unfortunately, Etsy's not able to take that information and put it aside and say, oh, this doesn't count. Even though it is a favorite, it is not your ideal customer. And what you're ending up doing is teaching Etsy that your ideal customers are all over the place. In general, this can actually slow your growth significantly because it's going to take Etsy so much longer to learn who your actual customers are and who is actually responding with genuine interest to your product. Sometimes your Etsy store may never recover. Depending on how slowly your sales may come in, you can be doing permanent or irreparable damage to the algorithm for your store. Now, that being said, I do want to give you a quick disclaimer. It is okay if you have your friends and family go to your store and buy a few things. That is a really common way for brand new Etsy sellers to get their first few sales rolling in and even their first couple of feedbacks so that they can really help establish that sense of buyer trust and show people that what you're selling is worth buying. But as you start getting your sales rolling in from actual buyers who are finding you organically on Etsy through no help from your outside sources, every single sale is going to continue to teach Etsy about who buys your items and who is actually interested in those items in your shop. So you want to keep this process as pure and genuine as humanly possible so that Etsy can learn as fast as possible as well. The faster Etsy learns, the faster your store will grow. So that's it. That is my 2 cents for the week. It's not so much as a tip as it is something that you should avoid doing, or something to really help you not sabotage your own Etsy growth, I guess. And so I really wanted to sit down and make this video for you, even though I don't have anything cool to show you in the screen overlays. I did really want to get this out there as quickly as I could. So hopefully this helps you. And while I have your attention, I do also want to say that this does not affect outside marketing sources. So if you're pinning things on Pinterest, that's okay, because only the people who are genuinely interested in your product are going to be clicking things on Pinterest. If you have a Facebook page and you set that up for people, Facebook pages don't get a lot of visibility anymore, but that is also okay as long as people are genuinely finding your product on their own and clicking it from wherever they're clicking it from. Etsy is still going to learn that is still technically organic traffic. As long as you're avoiding people going to your store and favoriting your items who don't have a genuine interest in what you're selling and wouldn't normally buy that product on their own, you're totally fine with whatever social media or outside marketing you engage in. But I did want to clarify that, and I did want to specify that having people go do like for like or favorite for favorite or favorite threads and chains is genuinely not a great way to grow your store. So hopefully you like this video, hopefully you find this helpful, and hopefully it helps you to avoid a big no-no. See you in the next video.